Hello. I decided today that I want to do a 3 to 4 day modified water fast, and I'm going to vlog it. And I'm going to include coffee, tea, and fiber on this fast, and maybe even a little bit of caloric intake, like a little bit of full fat coconut milk. Coconut milk, for example, in my coffee is something that I would be okay with during a fast. So the kind of fiber I'm going to be including is some agave inulin. I use this in my coffee all the time, but I'm going to try to have it as much as possible during the fast, probably even throughout the day. The reason being that when you fast, you do liberate some fat stores, which can bring lipophilic contaminants into circulation. And I would like to help facilitate the elimination of those using fiber to eliminate them through the GI tract to reduce the amount of continued enterohepatic circulation, which happens with those contaminants. I have a video about that if you'd like to check it out. Reasons for me that I want to establish this as a healthy practice for myself is number one, autophagy. So when you fast and you don't have any nutrition coming in, this triggers a process called autophagy. And that is autophagy, is self-eating. It's a Greek word. And it means when cells break down dysfunctional cell membranes, organelles, and proteins, and they are degraded, and this triggers a process of renewal. So, for example, there's a type of autophagy called mitophagy, that is mitochondrial autophagy, and when the dysfunctional mitochondria are broken down, you get new mitochondria. Mitochondrial biogenesis is signaled, which is fantastic. My other main reason for doing the fast is enhanced cognition and focus. I've felt a little bit less focused recently. I think it might be because I'm having too much sugar and refined carbohydrates and things like that. So I'm hoping with the fast, I'll have improvement in this. It can increase something called BDNF, that's brain-derived neurotrophic factor. So I'm hoping to increase my focus and concentration so I can achieve my goals. I'm trying to start a business and I've been having a hard time lately getting things done during the day. I'll have a to-do list and sometimes it just doesn't get done. And I'm like, why do I feel so cloudy in my mind? So that's what I really want to improve on. So that's one of my big motivations for the fast. The third one is reducing sugar intake, which is related to, improving cognition. I've been just having a lot of sweet treats at work lately. People bring us so many treats to the office. I wish they wouldn't bring them. I'm like, leave me alone, because then I eat them and then I feel bad about it. But I've found in the past when I did water fast, it really improved my self-control, and just not even self-control. I just didn't want the sweet food anymore after you do a fast. It can kind of reset the types of food that you crave. So I'm hoping that the fast will help me with that. So those are my three main motivations. The motivations that I don't have is weight loss. I'm not motivated by weight loss. I'm a healthy weight, so that's not a big motivator for me. I just want to anti-age and be productive so I can prosper. But if your motivation is weight loss, that's fine. Fasting is effective for weight loss. However, I want to say very importantly that you should never do a fast if you're not coming from a place of total self-love. If you have disordered eating or any issues like that, you probably shouldn't be participating in a fast or anything like that. So those are my main reasons. Something else that I want to note again is that I'm not going to be puritanical during this. I might have a carb-free creamer in my coffee if I would like to, and that is fine, and that's what I want to show people is you can do it. If you feel like, oh, I couldn't water fast, then do a little bit of a fast. Just say it needs to be under 300 calories a day or something. At that rate, you'll still be getting plenty of autophagy while you're sleeping, as long as you exercise and move around a little bit. And you don't have to be like a weird narc about it, like, I can't have any cream in my coffee. Like, yes, you can. It's fine. Another important thing is that I'll be having a lot of salt during my fast. If you didn't have salt during a fast, you would be doomed and you would just feel awful. So don't do that. Low sodium chronically is so bad for you. It increases insulin. It can actually increase bone resorption, chronic low sodium, and increase osteoporosis, low bone density, which can cause fractures. Big problem for women. A lot of women get hip fractures as they get older. So you really want to be mindful of never having too little of sodium. Too little of sodium can also increase your sugar cravings, and we have, almost everybody has some level of prediabetes, so we don't need to be increasing our sugar cravings. What else? Low sodium increases your heart rate, which taxes the heart. That is stressful on the heart to have chronic increased heart rate. and it also makes you just feel awful and dehydrated. So we don't want that. So just have plenty of salt. Never deprive yourself of enough salt. I would not be able to fast if I wasn't having all of the salt that I desired. So I will be doing that throughout this fast. So that's it. I have to work 2 12.5-hour shifts in the next couple of days, and I have some other plans for the week. So I'm going to take you with me, and hopefully I'll feel good and I can show everybody that you can do a fast and integrate it into your regular work life and your normal routine and tasks that you need to get done. You can do all of that while fasting. So let's see how it goes. So what I ended up doing this week was I decided to delay my fast so that I wouldn't be working 2 12.5-hour shifts in a row fasted. So I just fasted yesterday for one of my 12.5-hour shifts, and it was actually fine. I didn't really feel hungry until when I was trying to fall asleep. I felt like a little bit of hungry. But I did have some soy milk, like plenty of soy milk, to be truthful, in my coffee, and some olives in the evening. But the train still well under, 200 or 300 calories. So it's a fasting mimicking diet for the first day for me, just kind of getting into autophagy. I don't think that that little bit of caloric intake delayed the rate at which I'm entering an autophagy stage of the fast. So I'm fine with that as kind of a ease in, just treat myself to some soy milk in the coffee. But today, starting today for the next maybe 2 or 3 days, I'm going to do an actual fast just with herbal tea, black coffee, things like that. I'm just going to take it mostly easy today. I do have a lot of things on my to-do list. I'm going to take a nice walk around town and then do some business things, but also just try to focus on resting, stretching, self-care, things like that. Bye. I love this sound. Good evening. I'm here in lovely Connecticut. I'll show you the view. I just came over to my parents' house to help cat sit for the weekend because they're away on a cruise. I had a really great day, got a decent amount of stuff done. Yeah, pretty productive day. And I really didn't feel too uncomfortable at all. I didn't feel tired at all. I had a little bit of stomach discomfort, I would say, because I feel hungry, but it was just fleeting throughout the day, here and there. Currently, I feel wonderful. It's just about sunset. And yeah, end of day 2. I am counting the first day, even though I had like a couple of olives and some soy milk because, whatever, live free or die. I can count that if I want. I think it's reasonable. So this is day 2, and I look forward to seeing how I feel tomorrow. I'm going to go on a hike, and I'll catch up with you then. Bye. I really enjoyed my hike today. We went to Kent, Connecticut, and I felt truly amazing. I didn't feel hungry at all. I actually still don't feel hungry. I went first thing in the morning and met up with my husband and his father and our nephew for a hike. They had been camping there the night before, and then we went up and hiked the mountain, saw some beautiful views. I felt a little tired today, but only because I didn't sleep enough. It's really another story. It's nothing to do with the fast. Hunger wise, I felt fine. I could do more actually. I could probably do even more exercise. I went for a little stroll in town myself afterwards and just enjoyed Kent a bit and treated myself to an iced coffee. Anyways, I'm gonna go have a chill evening, do some kind of self-care stuff, do some self-tanner so I can just feel something. And I'm also gonna do some like neck massage and facial massage because I get a lot of tension in my like platysmal band here. Maybe I can put up a picture, but the platysma bands of the neck are something that wraps up onto the face and causes a lot of tension. So, and I get so much tension in them, I always have to release them. Good morning, up and at 'em and ready to head to the commercial kitchen. I just wanted to show you what a yummy coffee I'm making because I still want to hold a fast for today, but I just feel like I need something yummy at this point. So I'm having this. I picked this up from the store. It's really, really yummy. This one in particular. I usually make my own, but this is just somehow so much yummier. So I treated myself to that. And then this creamer, I'm putting some in. It claims to not have any carbohydrates, essentially. A little suspicious of oat milk in general, but I mean, whatever. It doesn't have any protein, basically just fat, and it's really yummy. So basically, yesterday evening, last night when I was getting ready for bed, I did start feeling pretty hungry, like just hungry in the sense that, like, seeing other people eat food, I was like, man, that looks good. But not so much like physical discomfort, just kind of like, oh, I'm excited to eat. Like that would be good right now. But I found that just having a ton of salt in water really, really helps. Like I felt so much better just after I had, oh, the dishwasher's so loud. But after I just had a lot of salt, and I really prefer the Redmond real salt. If you could look that one up, it's really good. It's from an ancient sea in the U.S. and in Utah, so it's really clean compared to the modern day oceans. But I forgot to bring it to my parents' house, so I'm just using like regular sea salt, which is fine. And it's more than you think. Like you put quite a bit of salt, like a few teaspoons per like 30-ounce cup of water, and that made me feel so much better. So I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'll hold on to the fast today, and then tomorrow we'll go get Indian food or something. Bye. I wanted to share one other thing that I've been having during my so-called fast. I think that this is fine. It just doesn't break the fast. But it's this chewable ginger. They're kind of like lozenges or chews. They have xylitol and ginger extract and just some different kinds of cellulose. And I think this is really great because it helps soothe any nausea or stomach upset that kind of comes along with being hungry sometimes. And the xylitol actually can increase autophagy rather than inhibit it. So that's pretty great. You just can't overdo it because too much xylitol and empty GI tract is not great. But a few of these per day while fasting, I think that's totally fine and it's very enjoyable. And I like them, so I will link them in the description for you. Bye. I just wanted to share a little bit about the mint tea I was making because tastes so good. I think it could really help anyone get through a fast if you use fresh herbs from the garden if you can, or just buying fresh herbs and just put hot water in them. It's just so flavorful. It just feels like a hug when you drink it, and it's really helping me this evening when I'm feeling just like a little bit of longing, like, oh, I'm excited to eat. Like I feel so content because I just have this tea. Hi. I broke my fast this morning. I woke up feeling really hungry. It was the first day of the fast that I actually felt quite hungry, so I was very excited to be able to break it on my planned day, the fifth day. Um, what I broke my fast on was some baked zucchini and baked eggplant that was from my mother-in-law's garden, thankfully already prepared, and it was so good. And then I had some blueberries and some cheddar cheese, and later on just some toasted Ezekiel bread with plenty of grass-fed butter. Had some frozen mango, so I've had plenty of things throughout the day, and I feel really good, just kind of back to normal. Going to enjoy some delicious Indian food right now. But anyways, One little thing that I noticed that might be of use to you is that I felt really tired after I broke my fast. So after having that first meal, felt super tired, which is actually normal after a fast to get really tired after breaking it. So I recommend to plan the day that you break your fast actually to have that be a day off from work. I think the days during the fast, you can go to work. I mean, personally, I felt absolutely fine the whole time. It wasn't stopped from doing anything. If anything, I truly felt better than usual. Like I felt really good. I got really deep sleep. I felt super energetic, actually very focused. And I was able to work a 12.5 hour shift at the clinic. I woke up early and went for a beautiful hike. We went to the commercial kitchen where we work and worked out of there, which can be pretty draining work to do, but I felt fine. And I think that you probably can too. I recommend, of course, checking with your medical provider if this is safe for you. If you have any chronic medical issues, it may not be safe for you. It's not safe for everybody. This does not constitute medical care here, so definitely check with your medical provider. But for most people, this is a really healthy thing to do, and you can clear out senescent cells, you can achieve autophagy, you can get new mitochondria, and get better metabolic flexibility, which is important. So I think I will continue to integrate these fasts on perhaps a quarterly basis because I found it was so comfortable and easy to do, truly. And if there's anything I can do to perhaps reduce my risk of cancer and improve cognition, and reduce my sugar cravings, all of these kinds of things, then I definitely want to do it. So hopefully I will continue to vlog these in the future. Anyways, thanks for joining the vlog, and I'll see you next time. Bye.